is flying by, so it's time for a new monthly budget. Here is our May 2024 monthly household budget. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. For a frame of reference, we are a family of 7 living in northern Utah. I'm gonna go ahead and pull open my spreadsheet. I like to budget with a spreadsheet. I don't care what you use whatever works for you, but I do think it's nice to see how someone else does their budgeting sometimes. Starting with income, my husband is salary, so he gets paid the same every month for the most part. So his income, his salary for the month, his take-home pay is $5,833. We do have taxes taken out of this, and we do have health insurance taken out of this. Now so he's a teacher, and they did something, they had to do an extra 30 or 32 hours of work, and they are getting paid for that. He finished he submitted it. So he said we might get it on this next paycheck, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna budget on what I know we will get. And then if we do get that extra money, then we will put it towards something. My business, I'm planning on $100 for the month. I probably will make more than that, but I'm only planning on $100 because we invest $100 of my business income. Whatever I make above that $100, we will put towards our garage addition that we are doing. And we will earn some interest. We have lots of money in online savings accounts, and we do earn interest on that each month. But the online savings account where they earn interest, we just let it sit in the account that it's at and let it accrue. So we don't plan it for a regular budget. Even though it's income, we don't spend it so anyway, I don't plan or budget for anything right here. Total income, just under $6,000 for the month. Tithing, we donate 10% of our gross income. If we did our take-home pay, that would be closer to $600. We do our gross income, so I budget about $900 for that based on my husband's income. Then if my business makes more, we'll end up paying more. So total donations will be around $900. Now moving on to the fixed or kind of boring expenses, and then I do the fun ones. Our mortgage, $1,376 per month. Electricity, this is $23 per month. We're on an average payment plan, so we pay the same every month, and then they adjust it. Same with our natural gas. It's $142 each month until they reevaluate and adjust our bill. City bill is around $115. Not sure exactly on the exact amount, but around $115. Life insurance, this is my term life insurance. It's a $250,000 policy for $11.10 per month. Car insurance is right around $106. We do pay monthly, not every 6 months, and it's not exact. It changes by a couple dollars each month, but it's right around $106. Phone bill is $30 for the month. Now, we get asked all the time how we keep our phone bill so low, and there are 2 things we do to keep it low. First of all, my husband and I, when we moved back to the States and we went to get cell phones, we looked at plans and they were insanely expensive. So my sister already had her plan, and she has a great discount through her employer. So she just added us to her plan. So it was $15 per line. So she just added us 2 lines. So we pay her $30 each month. She pays the cell phone bill and we just pay her. The second thing we do to save money is we use Mint Mobile. We've been using them for almost a year, and I've just recently partnered with them. They have very affordable plans. In fact, right now they're doing an offer. If you use my link in the description box or in the comments, you can get any plan for $15 a month for the first 3 months, including their unlimited plan. But we did a bunch of research. They had the most affordable options, and that was the best fit for us, for our daughter. So we did that, and you get bigger discounts for paying up front. So we paid for her phone for a year up front. I just recently did a review on Mint Mobile. You can check out that video up here right at the end to see the pros and cons of it. Our internet bill, $55 for the month. We were having issues. Our internet wasn't great, and the price just kept jumping up each month. And we'd have to exit out of Wi-Fi and use our phones sometimes to stream something. Anyway, it was frustrating. So I logged in to get faster speed, and they were offering a promotion, so it actually took our bill down. It's just a promotion for, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 years, so it's $55 per month. We got a discount for, I think it was a $10 a month discount by having it automatically auto pay from our checking account instead of a credit card. So anyway, $55 a month for the next year, or maybe 2. Gas for our cars, $200 for the month. We don't have any trips, not going too far. That being said, gas prices have gone up and are a lot more expensive, so I hope that's enough. It'll be close. Piano, $50 for the month, and I know I've had several people comment on how cheap that is. That it is, we have an aunt that is teaching our daughter, and that's not her full price. She normally charges more than that, but that's all she will take from us. So we pay her $50 a month. Preschool is $125 for a month. This is our last month paying for preschool forever, for the rest of our lives. That's crazy. Groceries, $7.25 for the month. Groceries also includes our like toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies, all that kind of stuff. Eating out, $30 for the month. Miscellaneous, it's always good to have miscellaneous because something always comes up that you don't anticipate, $25. Entertainment is just if we go do something fun with our kids, $25, which really wouldn't cover very much, but it's nice to have something. We don't use it very often, but it's nice to have something in there. Kids money, $50 per month. This is if they do all their jobs, they earn some money. They have some jobs they just have to do being part of our family. But if they do everything, mark it off, we do pay them, and then they have to buy some of their own stuff. But then also, once they get their stuff done, if they want to earn money, we have jobs, not always, but usually we have some jobs that they can do to earn extra money. And then babysitting, $25 for the month. Our oldest two babysit, not every week for us, but fairly often. If it's going to be a long time, or if the kids are extremely difficult, or if they have to put the kids to bed, sometimes we'll pay them. Not very much, but we do pay them a little bit. So total expenses, $3,113 for the month, which you can see that's like almost 53% of our take-home pay. Now our goal is to donate at least 10%, save or invest at least 20%, and then live off of 70%. The goal is to live off of less than that so we can save more, but that's our goal. Then debts, we have no outstanding debts, so I'm going to move on to our savings, and most of our savings is really sinking funds. So emergency fund, ours is fully funded. We have a 6-month emergency fund, so we're not budgeting anything to add into that. My husband's fund money is $25 for the month, and he gets $25 for his bike maintenance, so he gets $50 a month. He rarely buys anything, and then he will spend his money on something big. That's just what works for him. I get my fund money of $25 per month, and I buy a lot more small things. That's just what works for me. Life insurance, $68 for the month. This is for my husband's. He has a $1 million term life insurance policy, and I think it's a 20-year policy. I can't remember how much. But we pay it once a year, but it works out to be about $68 per month. So we set it aside each month. House maintenance, this is just for little stuff that is always breaking or needing to be repaired when you have a house and when you have children. That just happens. For yard maintenance, when you have to get gas for the lawnmower, all that kind of stuff. Vacation, $150 for the month. Everything here with an asterisk means it is on auto transfer. So this is all transferred out of our checking account into these savings accounts automatically. I don't do anything. House updates, we're not putting anything towards that this month, but everything my business makes is going towards finishing that garage and getting it done, so then I can start putting it towards fun stuff. Clothing, $75 for the month. Gifts, $25 for the month. Medical, $100 for the month. We have a flex spending through my husband's health insurance, and that usually covers most of our medical expenses. But we are trying to save up for braces so that we have enough to pay cash and get a discount when our next child needs braces, which will be for like the next 10 years. That's what happens when you have a lot of kids. Car expenses, $75 for the month. Christmas, $0, because we have enough saved for Christmas. We usually save some cash, and then we use all the cash back on our credit cards. And with all of the garage and house update stuff and travel purchases and flights for this year, we are getting a ton of cash back, so we will have enough. So we're not going to set aside anymore. Kids extracurricular, our kids are getting older and they're just getting more expensive. So $300 for the month. Roth IRA for my husband, $400. Roth IRA for me, $400. And then we're putting $100 into mutual funds. This is so that we can have access to it before retirement if we need to pay for weddings or kids' missions, or we want to down payment for a second house, stuff like that we have access to. Now, if you're looking at this, you will see we're only investing like 14-15% of our take-home pay, not our gross pay. The goal usually is about 15%. We are doing less than that because we are choosing to save less. My husband is several years older than me, also has a long string of dementia in his family. So we are choosing to invest a little bit less for retirement and spend more traveling and doing experiences with our family while they're at home. Personal choice, but that's why we're not investing more. So total money out, just under $6,000. If you look right here, we have an extra $27 that I haven't accounted for. So I can scroll up here. In May, we have my husband's birthday, and it's the end of school. So we will be, I like to stock up on like packaged snacky stuff, like Go-Gurts and granola bars, that kind of stuff for the summer. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna add this into our groceries so that I have more money. I like that. So let's see, if I change that to $7.52, that means I have 2 cents left over. So down here, I'll scroll down. This is where I will track. I have $7.52 for groceries. I will track whenever I spend anything on groceries so I know how much I have left for the rest of the month. That video I mentioned about Mint Mobile is right up here. If you want to see how I do at the end of the month, how I actually do spending our money versus what I budgeted, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so you get notified at the end of the month when I upload that video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.